afternoon, this is Sasha Spain, and tonight on Channel 8 News, we attempt to answer the hotly debated topic, are high school students overworked? Are extracurricular activities, having fun with friends, and simply relaxing on top of rigorous AP and honors classes proving to be too much for today's high school students? Or is it the perfect amount to prep students for the real world? Students obviously have to prepare for college, and some people say pushing students hard in high school only benefits them. However, some argue that students should be able to stress less and enjoy being a child while they can. We decided to take a closer look at a typical school, Jonesboro High School, to answer this question. Gabrielle Cameron, a junior here at Jonesboro High School, is constantly coping with stress she faces every day because of her schedule filled with AP and honors classes. Let's hear her story.
It's the work I have from all of my classes, and it's only Monday. Every morning I wake up at 5 o'clock to get on the bus. After school I have band practice from 3:45 until 4:15. I try to have fun at practice, but the thought of having to do all my homework is always on the back of my mind. When I get home, I have no other choice than to immediately start on my work, even on Fridays, or else I'll never get it done. Most nights, I'm up past 12 o'clock. My friends and I can't hang out like we used to because I'm so caught up on getting all A's in my classes and getting into college as well. School is the reason why I'm always stressed out. Homework, band, soccer, and thinking about college is all just too much.
Unfortunately, Gabrielle is only one of the many students who are consumed by their busy schedules. An AP calculus teacher gives us insight on her determination to push her students to success without pushing them beyond their limits.
My name is Miss Smith, and I work in Jonesboro High School as an AP Calculus assistant teacher. I personally love my students because they work really hard to be successful in this class. Being in an advanced college level course requires the students to have a huge workload in order to understand the material and perform well on major assessments. I think the work definitely is beneficial to improve their learning. However, in my opinion, I don't think students should be overworked to the point where they don't have time to relax and recollect. Children have extracurriculars as well as work in almost every class every night. They barely have time for themselves after a day full of work and exhaustion. Even though I think my students shouldn't have so much work to worry about, I feel pressured by the administration forcing it to the students. Ever since the No Child Left Behind Act has been in effect, I am forced to put more work on my students to prepare them for standardized tests. However, I'm tired of seeing my students in such terrible states, and I think school's workloads take a huge part in how they feel.
School psychologist Miss Monroe to see how an expert reacted to student workloads.
Teachers want to make sure that their students are understanding everything that is being taught in class, and they may even have students learn some material outside of class. Students can find themselves with piles of homework. When you add up all the teachers that students have each day, they could be working for 17.5 hours per week. This time could be spent getting rest, socializing with friends and family, or playing sports. Each are important, but students can't participate in such activities because they're too busy working on their homework. This generates a lot of problems. A lack of sleep can lead to an inability to concentrate, bad grades, anxiety and depression, and thoughts of suicide. Along with less sleep, students are also socializing less. When kids are growing, the communication skills they learn when they are young can help them when they are older, but that's not happening thanks to homework. Sports allow kids to exercise, communicate with people, and improve mental health. School is supposed to be challenging, but also fun.
This segment has uncovered the ugly truth about overworked high school students. They are overwhelmed, stressed, and exhausted. This should not be tolerated, and it should be fixed. Teachers and administrators should take a look at their student body and figure out how to cut down their students' workloads without losing the quality of information being taught. High school students should be able to have fun and live instead of constantly worrying about school. Thank you for joining us. This has been Sasha Spain with Channel 8 News.